This is Echoes, a top-down action game that feels like a mix of stealth, bullet hell, and Twitch-based arcade action. The core mechanic is that you unwittingly create your own worst enemies. Each time you touch a crystal, an echo spawns, a ghost of your former self, that will repeat the pattern you used to get the crystal. Bumping into an echo will harm you, and bumping into too many will, of course, destroy you. In order to complete each level, you need to collect a certain number of crystals, and the more crystals you collect, the more echoes spawn, so the level gets more and more difficult as you collect more crystals. And how difficult the level is exactly depends on what steps you took to get the crystals, because that decides exactly how the echoes behave. At times I found myself playing the game like a bullet hell shooter, threading the needle between dozens of echoes at once. Other times I found myself waiting patiently, playing it like a stealth game, while I hid away in an alcove. And a bunch of times it was just plain fast reflexes that saved me. The game releases a steady stream of new power-ups across the adventure in a decent pace, and the power-ups are simple, but they work in great synergy with the echoes, which makes the game feel a lot more nuanced. The game doesn't rely solely on the novelty of you creating your own enemies either. The level design does at least half the work, allowing you just barely enough room to get what you need done in order to finish the level. It only took me about 30 minutes to finish the entire game mode, but of course there are trophies for completing the game faster and extra game modes. That being said, I felt like the game thoroughly explored its mechanics in the 30 minutes that I did play it. It's really good. I don't recall playing anything else like it any other time, and I recommend checking it out. It's very cheap.